Hey there, YouTube. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about SIG, but we're not even talking about their pistols. Now, you guys have probably heard that there's all kinds of lawsuits going on, or also threats of lawsuits going on in relation to SIG. But the stuff that we hear about in the US is predominantly from SIG USA. We've got some interesting shit happening over in Switzerland, I believe. I think, I don't know how it's all structured, but they have a Swiss Sig Sauer Schweiz AG. I think that's the Swiss subsidiary of, maybe it's a German holding company that I don't know how it all works. Who the hell does? But we'll just say SIG. We'll just say SIG in Switzerland has got themselves involved in something. I'm going to read through this. This is a translation from a Swiss internet forum, but they've received a cease and desist from SIG, one of these subsidiaries. And let's go through what we've got here. Dear forum community, as the operator of the weapons forum, I am responsible for the platform, including its content created by the forum users. I'm going to call time out there. It's not how it works in the US. Like, YouTube's not responsible for what I say on here. I mean, not really the content of it. I can't be on here doing illegal stuff, obviously, but like, they're not responsible for my opinions. This is not how it works here. Thankfully. All right. Today, I had registered mail in the mailbox from a Zug law firm on behalf of Sig Sauer Schweiz AG, or their CEO. Okay. In this, I am informed that possibly insulting and defamatory comments were made on the platform in relation to Sig Sauer Schweiz AG or its CEO. In the course of this, I'm asked to censor, delete, or not even publish these and any future comments which could be negatively connoted. This is weird use of it. I think this is a translation to English. So it's kind of weird. I'll keep going. As a result, the following will come into force immediately on the platform. All posts that Sig Sauer Schweiz AG or its CEO may have a negative connotation will be reviewed in the next few days and, if necessary, generously censored or deleted with a corresponding note. I think they're saying they're going to leave a note on there if they remove stuff. I think that's what that means. Neither Sig Sauer nor its CEO is to be discussed in any form, positive or negative, in order to avoid possible negative connotations in the future. The user account of Sig Sauer Schweiz AG is no longer entitled to participate in this community with immediate effect in order to avoid possible negative meeting points. That's kind of an interesting move. All persons affiliated with Sig Sauer Schweiz AG with a user account on the platform are prohibited from expressing themselves in any form, positive or negative, via like Sig Sauer Schweiz AG or its CEO. Again, that's kind of a weird move. It's kind of interesting. It feels to me like malicious compliance. We'll put it that way. Any post that contains the keyword Sig, Sauer, Pasquale, or Caputi will only be activated after a manual review of the moderators and administrators. The Waffen Forum immediately distances itself in any respect from Sig Sauer Schweiz AG or its CEO and their products. Thus, we will no longer be official visits on behalf of the Waffen Forum community. All right, thank you for your attention. I hope the requirements will be followed. Now, you kind of see that, you're like, well, it's kind of weird. What is this? Like, what the F is this about? Which is kind of my first question. All right. And it's nice enough, I had a little chat with a few dudes over on the other side of the world, and they filled me in on what they think is going on here. So this Pasquale Caputi guy, CEO of Sig Sauer AG. All right. I'm looking at I've got a little LinkedIn cap here looking at this. So apparently this is the guy that's the CEO. He's upset. And I was kind of like, what the hell got posted? So apparently one of the most offensive posts to them, like they translated it to English and sent it to me. And some guy posted this. And he's like attacking one of the moderators, and the moderator's a Sig fanboy. Okay. My God, you can tell you're sponsored by Sig Switzerland. Every time it's always the same old story. Are you about to get your ass polished by Caputi or what? Stupid saying aside, you're glad that Sig USA screwed up and not ours. P.S. Don't take that saying personally. It's supposed to remain a joke, even when insulting. The Swiss people are so nice. So yeah, apparently that was like, Are you about to get your ass polished by Caputi? Like that was apparently the most offensive thing that was posted, which kind of blows my mind. But you know, that's kind of what happened. I got a little more kind of information about the CEO guy. He always wears shirts that are at least 2 sizes too small, so he looks jacked. He poses in their calendars and advertising material with gear and guns to look cool. He didn't serve a day in our mandatory conscription army. Ooh, people don't like it when you're from a country that does that and you don't do the time. And he likes to send cease and desist without trying to talk it out. Seems like quite the stud to me. Like, I don't know if all that's true, but that's the shit that they're talking about the Caputi guy. Okay, so that's the situation there. Obviously, this is an idiotic move to go after forums in this way, because now I'm reading posts from some forum that I'd never heard of and I don't care about some CEO guy that I'd never heard his name and I don't care about, and right on down like this is a fail. And coming from Sig, not really surprising at all that they're going to fail and then continue to fail. That was my thoughts. Let's see what you guys had to say about it, because I put up that forum rules post. I put that up on Instagram. We'll see what you guys had to say. From Genghis Khan, well, this guy has a vested interest for this. He's the guy, you might remember, that he was hands up, getting ready to shoot a steel challenge stage, and his SIG goes off in the holster and the round bounced off his knife. That's his story anyway. Made a video about it. Genghis Khan says, well, glad to live in America. We have the First Amendment. That's some BS. Another comment, they need a First Amendment. Another one, damn, they're soft. Is the ADL their legal counsel on these matters? Like, yeah, people don't like the hyper aggressive legalistic stuff. Like when you start going this route, like people look at that, they just don't like it. All right. The SIG USA sucks, but Swiss SIG is great. Crowd is real quiet right now. It's like, I'm not sure how big that crowd is. Imagine having the power of a forum moderator. He has truly made it. Terrible news for the tens of gun owners in Europe. Oh, there you go. Bullies got a bully. True. I believe this happened because of my experience of them booting me from their affiliate program, barely saying anything. All right, I guess. I don't know what that's about. They should just flood the forum with posts about how Cohen is a felon in Europe. I've heard that. I've heard he's not a nice dude. All right, sticks and stones will break the CEO's bones, and words definitely hurt his feelings. Yeah. Sig went full captain on the Titanic. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Sig will die by incessant litigation. Good. Maybe. All right. Constant shit talking gets you into trouble if you don't have the right constitution on your side. Yeah, so you can see Americans' attitudes about this stuff is very different. Like, to me, just calling some random dude like a bozo or whatever, who cares? Like, I don't give a shit, but these guys get real sensitive. Anyway, that's all for now. We'll see I'll be paying attention. We'll see what else happens.